Hello everybody, welcome back once again. We are playing the Chrono Cross Remaster. Just starting out here on another world, and I'm gonna go do the Criosphinx battle. I actually, I did the Earth Dragon in the last video, and that actually is important. You really want to head on into the homeworld version of the Earth Dragon Isle, because if you don't, the final sand boil will not work here. So I guess just keep that in mind if you're here and can't progress. I am gonna do basically the same strategy that I did in the earlier video that I did for the Criosphinx fight. Let's slow this down. Oh shoot, actually I didn't need to do this. So anyways, I actually did do a battle for this at the 29 star. I wanted to see if it was possible to do this kind of as early as possible, and it is, but I definitely think that this round should be a lot easier, mostly because I do have that yellow plate. I've actually equipped that on Fargo, because I'm planning on trying to steal from the Criosphinx as well. I'll probably do what I usually do and just, cut out all of my fails, because I assume that I'm going to fail a bunch of times, because that is the rare steal. So that's the plan going forward. Let's check here. Do I have any sprains or anything? No, we're good. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to save here. I'll go through my setup as well. And there we go. Okay, so as far as equipment goes, Lynx has the Master Mune. I've got a stone mail on him as well. Dragoon's Honor, the new power steel that I got. I can't remember where I got that from, but I threw that on. And then the Dragoon Gauntlet. And then Fargo has the stone sword. I actually am putting the yellow plate on him, more because I don't want him getting wiped out immediately before I can steal. So that's the plan anyway. And then he's got the Dragoon's Honor 2 sight scopes, just to increase his accuracy. And then lastly, I am going to use Draggy, mostly for the stamina recovery. His stamina recovery is incredible. And so I'm going with the Granite Glove, the Cloud Cape, Moon Glasses, Kung Fu Shoes, and Defender. This is mostly a defensive and an evasion build, so he's actually up to 38% evade right now, which is pretty solid. Not as good as I can get it, but as good as I can get it for now, anyways. Looks like the dragon doesn't exist in this world, but Draggy, what's that thing on the ledge up there? I don't think we've ever seen a monster like that before. Let those who disturb the peace of the land be punished. It's coming down. Alright, so Criosphinx is basically beatable in 2 different ways. One, you can answer its riddles. I don't think that's that doesn't make any sense. You won't get any rewards, and we want to get the sunglasses out of him, so we're going to brute force him down. Kudnivis, I am the Criosphinx. Thou hast trespassed on my domain. Why must thou bring turmoil unto this land? The turmoil I bring unto thee. Depending on how thou meet this trial, thou may be allowed to leave this place alive. This be an island which no man has visited for aeons. The Criosphinx has grown quite bored. If thou possesses the courage to match thy wits to mine, thy sins may be forgiven when thou answer correctly my question 6. Now riddle me this. I don't think so. I'm not interested in your riddles, buddy. What? Sayest thou canst answer my question? Infectum. Then what do I have to do with thee? Be gone from my sight. I'll be in room. I don't speak whatever language is. Alright, so I'm going to do my standard start from the time that I successfully did this, which is to use the diminish element. I actually really like this. I think it makes a lot of sense. It's going to reduce a lot of elemental damage. Here I did kind of mess up, though. In my success, I actually had Fargo with the Dreamer's bandana, I think it was, which starts him off with 1 element level, which is enough to for him to use Imbecile on his first turn. But you can see here I actually forgot to do that. So unfortunately here, Draggy's probably going to die, which is fine. Fargo will end up also completely fine. Oh wow, Lynx eats it too. So yeah, not the most optimal start here, but alright, well I'm gonna go for the steal anyway. gonna adore it. So yeah, so what I'll do here is I'll just cut in footage of my successful steal, and kind of just go on from there. Okay, so there it is. Got the rainbow shell. We'll see if I can recover, though. That could be a little bit of a challenge. Let's defend here. And now we'll revive... I think we'll revive Draggy first. This may not be a good idea, but we'll see. 2, 3, 4... And we'll use Diminish. Try to reduce his the damage that he's going to be doing to Draggy. And we'll go for the heal. So far, so good. Get Lynx up. That heal. Okay, yeah, looking pretty good now. Let's start with an eagle eye on Lynx here. I'll just go into kind of my DPS setup. I'm going to set an earthquake trap here. Not that I really care about the element itself, but it's more for you know, defensive purposes. Yeah, it's kind of funny too. There'll be phases where he just double casts, and it's pretty nasty. But it's also why you need to be kind of keeping up on healing and don't let yourself get too far behind. That's alright. Just use a heal here. I think we still have traps set for Lynx for the green dragon fight, actually. Just trap another one here. I should probably set a thunderstorm trap as well eventually. Oh, jeez, that was close. I think at this point I'm not worried about Fargo now dying, right? Because he's got that yellow plate. So I think I'll just kind of leave him as he is and not use any healing elements here. Oh, Jesus, okay. Well, so much for that idea. I thought he was gonna cast, but no dice. Well, good thing that was, I had one more revive element there. I think that's the last one, though, so now I gotta be a little bit more careful, probably. Well, the heal for Fargo, I guess. It's not a heal for everybody. So I'm gonna wait for one more, earthquake here. Now I'm gonna set a trap for a thunderstorm, and he'll probably do earthquake first, but that's alright. I do like that the targeting defaults to links on these buffs. It's really nice. Yeah, that was the double cast. Do another thunderstorm trap. I feel like I have so many healing elements still to use. I mean, I don't know how close I am to beating him, but it definitely feels a little easier. I'm gonna heal just in case. I don't know if he's gonna cast, next, and I don't want him to just randomly use another physical attack and crush Fargo. Boom. Yep, just like that. Well, next should be another cast. I'm assuming anyway. Don't really like to use, of course he didn't cast there. I don't really like to use attacks that aren't buffed by Eagle Eye, but at some point it ends up kind of being worth it. Yeah, I think my first victory here, I didn't have an option. I completely had run out of Eagle Eye elements. Let's set another. It's weird how easy this feels too. Now this even feels significantly easier than my victory at 29 stars. Although I think Lynx is actually, I have some better gear on him even. I think I don't think I did the power seal for my first fight, and so it definitely does feel like he's doing more, like a decent amount of damage more. There's the thunderstorm double cast. That's a full yellow field too. That's kind of nasty. Yeah, the damage just isn't anywhere near what it was when I was doing this before. I think just even those 2 star levels feels like I don't know if I just got a bunch of extra magic defense, but it just doesn't really seem like he's doing. And I do have diminish, but I used that for the first fight as well, and it just doesn't really feel like he's doing anywhere near the same amount of damage. His physicals are still pretty strong, but not that strong. Also, it's kind of funny too. I think when I was watching my other video, from a billion years ago, when I played this, or when I did my original playthrough, it seemed like Criosphinx himself was hitting way harder, but I also don't really know how my characters were set up. So, you know, it's possible that my gear was really bad, or I was using, like, I don't know, mythril gear or something, right? Oh, that miss hurts. Let's use Q. Those level 2 buffs now. Oh, looks like Fargo is completely out of healing elements. Yeah, he's really tapped out here. Well, if that's the case, let's do. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to do like a nice one. Wow, that's pretty bad. Not impressive, sir. Lucky. You know, if you're always kind of curious or want to kind of hedge your bets, it's usually a pretty good idea to just use an earthquake trap, right? Because he uses that much more frequently. So you know, if you need to avoid some damage, that's probably the way to go. Also, geez, yeah, Fargo doesn't have any. Wow, yeah, I can't believe he's so tapped out now. I don't have any traps on him even, which was a pretty big mistake. And unfortunately here, now my boy Draggy is too low, so I really do have to heal with Lynx. Just don't really have much of an option here. Yeah, I was so impressed there for a while. It felt like I wasn't really needing to use many elements, and then or healing elements, and now it's kind of feeling like, uh-oh. Feeling the squeeze. Wow, yeah, that's really damage. Oh, there it is! Nias Mira Naras. Impressive. Never thought there'd be humans who could defeat the Criosphinx by force alone. Thy way of life intrigues me, to conquer all obstacles with brawn rather than brain. It's kind of an insult. But I warn you, woes shall surely befall one such as thee. No, that's not true. You can destroy. Okay, to be fair, if you want to get the good ending, you do have to use elements. But for the most case, in most cases, using brute force is just fine. Fail. Down you go, punk. That was fun. You know, less stressful than the first time. Although again, I was feeling a little bit of a pinch there at the end there once Fargo had kind of run out of elements. But you know, that's kind of how it goes. And there it is, the sunglasses. I'll probably throw those on Lynx. I think that probably makes the most sense. Let's replace the Dragoon Gauntlet, I guess. Actually, no. I'm gonna redo some of this. So, sunglasses, Dragoon's Honor, Collar Seal. because that's how I roll. And then I'm going to remove Draggy's gear, because I'll probably not use him anymore. I guess I'll give him a mithril mail though, and I'm gonna steal his glove. We'll give him an iron glove instead. But yeah, that was pretty fun. I do really like Draggy because of that extra stamina regeneration. He pays for it, I would say, by just not having many element slots, or as many element slots. You can see his grid is pretty condensed, but you know, he was solid. He did the trick. And you know, I didn't really feel like the evasion. I guess I'd have to look at the battle itself again, or watch the footage again, but it didn't really seem like it helped that much. I don't really remember seeing him, you know, dodge a lot of attacks, but again, I'd have to actually check the footage. I really do want to see if I can make some evasion builds work, but it reminds me of my my playthrough of Triangle Strategy, which, God, is such a great game. I love that game so much. But, you know, evasion unfortunately doesn't become really all that great until the very end of the game. And it feels like that may be the case here too. I know there's some, basically both of the items that I was using, the Defender as well as the Kung Fu shoes, there are better versions of that. Maybe even the Wisp Cape. I'd have to take a look at that again. I don't know, that may be the best armor for the, like, the small... Actually, let's see here. I'm looking at the gear list here. Let's take a look. Yeah, it is. Wow, that's actually not a very good one. No, I had the Cloud Cape on him, didn't I? Actually, the Cloud Cape, is that right? It's better than the Star Dust Cape in terms of evasion? Well, okay. Well, yeah, then that might be... That may have been the best armor that I could have equipped on him as far as evasion goes. But either way, still two items that are a little bit better that I could have had, but, you know, well, not could have had. At least not right now, right? Those items will be available, I think, once Terra Tower becomes available. So, you know, soon, but not quite right now. But anyways, also, you know, Criosphinx is not a star battle, so you don't worry, or you don't need to worry about your characters being dead for that, so no issues there. But anyways, that is going to be it for this one. So as always, I hope the guide was helpful, and thank you for watching.